Um, Hello, I'm Carlos. This is my second video on YouTube. I wanted to keep talking about Aspergers, high functioning autism. Most of the people know, high functioning autism is a developmental disorder. Um, there is a lot of impairment in sociability with other people, lack of reading social cues, and very difficulty to interpret social cues, meltdowns, emotional meltdowns. I feel there is a lot of judgment from people, against us. I mean, I'm originally from Colombia, but I moved like almost a year and a half, 1 year and a half ago. I moved to the United States. I must say that so far I feel it was a really, really difficult, a bad choice. I feel there is a lot of people with Asperger's that doesn't know what they have. They think they have other kind of issue or they have other kind of disease, but the fact is that we are now a bigger group that we used to be, and we need a voice. There is a lot of people with Asperger's that is being, how I can say this, abused by others. Because we are not normal. And that's pretty sad. I've been watching this channel on YouTube called Choosing Morality, and yes, this woman is a 48 years old woman talking about her life experiences as aspie. And well, I know this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I don't want to be 48 years old and have her life. I feel kind of identified with her in few aspects. And I must say that we need a voice, especially human rights activism, because we don't want to be treated different or have, you know, more than any other people. We just want to work, don't be bullied, and don't be abusing work. So in my case, that's what I want. I don't want special treatment from anybody because I consider myself high functioning. I can go to work. I can be somehow polite to people. I have my issues reading social cues, and I have issues with puns, double entering the innuendos, like many Asperger's people do. And I feel I haven't been treated really fair. I had this job as a electrician apprentice. I consider myself I was doing a pretty decent job. I still have few details I needed to work in, but I mean it didn't was something to be fired from. I felt like there was a lot of judgment by my boss. Well, my boss brothers, which he was the catalyzer that made me get fired. So people really don't enjoy our company. I mean, we're hated by other people because we're different. We think different. I mean, I guess there's a bunch of neurotypicals, and they want just to preserve the status quo. The same way of stuff. We think different, and I realized that most of the people with Asperger's I have heard online, they are different. They think better. They think without bias. They don't have a lot of prejudices against other people. We can be the most caring people you can meet in your life. So I don't want that to happen to me. I want to be somebody that can works well in society, at least have a work. I don't want to be 48 years old and be homeless or something like that. I think I have had work a lot. I have studied psychology all my life, and I feel I can be a great psychologist, even though I have this syndrome, which I haven't been diagnosed with. But I feel we sure need a voice. We need somebody that can, put into the system this kind of, you know, this kind of activism and say, hey, there are people like us, they are human and they should be treated. They shouldn't be abused by other people. So yeah, I think we deserve more. I mean, I know that we just don't want to be, special, or we don't want just to have the best benefits. No, I mean, we just want not to be judged. I mean, I feel like this is like I've been reading this book called The Lucifer Effect by Phil Zimbardo. He's a social psychologist from Stanford University, and he made the Stanford prison experiment. Well, one of his hypotheses about systemic, how systems change situations, shape situations, by are changed by high order factors. So systems can make situations so people can exhibit certain behavioral patterns. In this case, evil behavioral patterns. So since we don't quite fit well in the system, because many of us think, like I do, the system is just rotten, it doesn't work at all. I think we should. I think, yeah, I think that's why there's a lot of also hate against us. Like you see, for example, the Sandy Hook shooting. This boy was aspergers. So there's a lot of media also prejudices against us. And I mean, I don't want to say that autistic people is bad, or it's so weird that they hate society and they hate everybody that they want to kill because they don't feel well, that they don't feel well in society. It's because many have been bullied by and have been abused by other people in society, that don't accept the way they are. So I guess many of them think, oh yeah, this society is, you know, rotten. They shouldn't be living or something like that. Many of them do crazy stuff like go to school and kill a bunch of child. I guess this boy thought, well, they're gonna be just neurotypical people. They shouldn't be, you know, corrupted by this society or something like that. So these kids deserve to die. So yeah, I think the system's crazy situation for people like us that can drive us to do really crazy stuff. I mean, not all of us. I don't want to generalize. I consider myself somebody that won't never harm nobody else. I mean, the most I can do is maybe get it to a 5 because I have to protect myself, but I will never, as a Asperger's syndrome person, I don't consider I will never harm somebody else. So I feel that I feel that we need a voice. I feel this system is made by neurotypical for neurotypical people. I feel neurotypical people is most of them, well, not all of them, have a lot of prejudices. There's a lot of hypocrisy. Well, I can say that that's something inherent in that's something inherent in all neurotypical people, but I believe that it's this system that made many neurotypical people like this. They get corrupted. That's what I believe. That's what I believe, and that's how I feel. I am from Colombia. That's in South America. And well, I went to school there very well. I have a girlfriend. I have a few girlfriends that really love me, and I love them. They thought I was goofy and funny, and but here people, I feel people are so individualized. I don't know. I feel that this system is really, really, really bad. So I believe here is where more a lot of aspergers are suffering a lot. And well, this is my second video, and this is gonna be the end. I'm working on how make my videos more efficient and talk about more topics. Today I talk about systemic systems into the how systems uh, create the conditions and the situations that made a lot of people go against us, uh, because we have a different thinking, or we think in a different way. And how many people like us have do really crazy stuff because they have been, I believe, they have been pushed to that situation. Because I believe everybody have a bad side and a angelic. We every have a demon. We have an angelic side. Everyone have a shadow. Every have an angel. So it's not only inner determinants that controls the patterns of our human behavior. We have to also look in what is outside. So I believe people with Asperger's are very smart, like me. I consider myself very smart, but you are really harming some people that we are having like a lot of walls. We have people that is abusing us, people that talk shit about us. We get fired from work, and that's really disappointing because I feel like if we have acceptance, we can be more. We can achieve more. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't want to say that all conditions for achievement is outside. We also have a part in that. I'm willing to work the hardest I can to try to achieve, try to find my individuation. But we also need, because we also have feelings. We also feel, and we also get upset. We also need like the motivation. We just need to be. We can't be bullied by other people and abused by other people. That's not fair. It's like a new era witch hunt. And right now we are the weirdos. We deserve to be abused. No, that's not right.